All right, so I have a couple cards and I just want to share just some of this beautiful energy coming through. And yes, I've got a beautiful candle here. I'm doing something very special. And so I have some cards here that came out from the Sacred Rebel deck. So this is for Kali Ma and connecting with Kali Ma, Mother Consciousness, Mother Creator. Okay, so anyways, let's get to it. I started reading this card and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing because it's resonating with the energies. So it's relax the hold of darkness and be at cause is the card. And not only that, we have bring it into form with receiving. Hold on, put this down. And I got my Moldavite on. Oh my gosh. Receiving, bring it into form. It says action, receiving, in the balance with the perfection of your life. Love it. Okay, so beautiful. So, but I want to touch on this card and read it because it's amazing. So, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. It almost looks like a portal, you know, like, beam me up. Okay. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself. Let's see, find my spot here. To be lifted out of a level known reality into the next level of high voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrounded into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. Whew, okay. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is reality, not only a potential, but a manifestation of the great big cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle, right timing. You are a part of, not apart from that process. The invitation is shift gears, jump on board. The express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you're not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. The Sacred Rebel is not awakened. We will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No, being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following up on them. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind completely free and from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air. Whew. And be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be in what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you, that flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with the false modesty, and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up, all of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. Wow, this makes sense now. I was called upon Kali. Beautiful. Okay. Whew. This is like, so the earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with a spectacular living art of sunrise. So let's see. Allow yourself to switch off. Step away. Close the laptop. Switch off the phone and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off. Do something else. Let it all go, and it will flow. Let it all go, and it will flow. So there's a healing process that goes with. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. So the perfection of your life, receiving that, and also it's about taking action. The physical. Here's my manifesting into form, manifestation, and then the perfection of your life. Okay, anything. Let's see what's at the bottom. Come to life. Wow. She's painting herself back to life. Oh, goodness. I've been listening to chants all day. It's amazing. It's just transforming. I love it. Heaven sent. Wow. Okay. And then a dream, a beautiful dream. There's Gaia. Against the grain is also coming out. Woo! Heaven sent. 33. Master number. Oh my goodness. This just goes with what I was feeling earlier and what I'm experiencing. So, okay. Heaven sent. Just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how much we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. A spiritual gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help and it may be given in response to that request. All requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help while we are busy getting on with our things that we do in our life. Okay, so however, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us. Even when we're not quite so clear, this force actively seeks to assist us in our walking our life path. That loving sweetness is being offered to you now or soon will be in the form of a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gifts may be symbolic. It may be something that seems ordinary but holds a lot of meaning to you. It can be an object. You might think you are appreciating how lovely it looks, but it is the underlying energy that captures you. So it's about, okay. Let's see. You will be empowered to accomplish tasks that you may have nearly but not quite been able to manage on your own through the bestowed of a spiritual gift. Yes. Okay. This oracle also brings you the message, let yourself be helped. Oh my goodness. Receive. So that's that receiving energy earlier. Let yourself be helped. Okay, I found my spot. I found it. Assistance is coming your way, so act on it and say yes. Ooh. If this message is amplified, it is very significant as the assistance is coming from the hand of life itself. Trust it. This oracle, okay, also says to trust in the things that you feel and say to others without knowing why. Oh my gosh, yes, okay. It moves them. You might not understand, but through trust, you are allowing yourself not to overthink and censor yourself. As such, you are able to become a vessel through which the spiritual gift can be passed on to others. Don't block yourself. Let life happen through you. Only benefit can come from this. If you have drawn any other card, okay, so it is saying, look, love is speaking to you directly here. So pay attention. Really feel the truth of what is being said and trust that you're being helped. So whenever you draw, to another card, the universe really wants to get your attention. Yeah. So the healing, okay. Yeah, that's similar to the message that we got earlier. Okay, that's all I have time for. Yeah, so beautiful energies. Just give you a little glimpse. Okay. So yes, blessings. Okay, happy Friday. Bye.